Meow, 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 meow. Happy winter holidays and festivities. Christmas time, Hanukkah time, and Kwanzaa and New Year's Eve parties coming up. And any birthday parties coming up. Yes, everything. I like to celebrate it all this time of year. Well, this is Kitty V. I'm still hit with a transmogrify potion from sneaking into Hogwarts Christmas morning. Serves me right. And my elven self is in a food coma because of all the feasting. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful for everybody who cooked. But I found something really fun from an old-timey recipe. It was a normal staple for a Sunday dinner sitting around with your family on a Sunday in the 50s and 60s. And I really wanted to share it. It's a jellied main using that clear, see-through, colorless, odorless Jell-O. The type of thing they used to feed our parents or grandparents and great-grandparents in order to shore up their fingernails and their hair. So why not get into that? I love eating for health. So I have for you no riddles, no games, straightforward, a recipe blitz. It's just a one-off. It's called Jellied Chicken Mold. Because, of course, a kitten like me can't just live on seafood alone. I've got to have something from the aviary. So here's what we're going to need for the jellied chicken mold. And let me tell you this. Sealing it in the gelatin actually preserves the chicken, keeping it more hygienic because it's air sealed. All right. Now, there's a little fun fact I found. So, we're going to need a 5-pound fowl or chicken. If you use duck, it's going to be more greasy. If you use a turkey, it'll be a little more dried out. But hey, it's going to be in gelatin, and it's leaner. But today, for me, I'm feeling chicken. But any fowl will do. All right. And then we're going to need 4 cups of boiling water. We're going to need an onion. We'll need 2 celery stalks for the crunch. We'll need 1 bay leaf. Ooh, those are super powerful. Don't forget after you've cooked this up to take it out. Make sure nobody gets it into their slice of jellied chicken mold or they're going to get quite a punch. Now, we're going to need some salt. We'll need some cooking oil. I'm going to suggest if you want something kind of uplifting, there is lemon-infused olive oil out there, and that would just give it like a lemon chicken thing. But, and then serve a dessert with lemon jello. But no, neither here nor there. Any vegetable cooking oil will do. And pepper. You're going to need some mayonnaise. And, excuse me, we're going to need chopped, fresh, or crumbly dried herbs. Personally, I love the chopped fresh herbs. And again, if you go with the lemon-infused olive oil, you can use lemon balm, which is a type of mint, but it tastes and smells like lemon. That's part of the herbs-free recipe. Excuse me. Oh, so sorry about that. And if not, if you're using regular vegetable oil, it could be anything. Parsley, really nice. Some people like basil, but it's all up to you. Some people like dill. It's really up to you. A lemon and a dill actually wouldn't be bad at all. But it's your adventure. So let's get to it. Here's how we put it all together. You're going to, get a bowl and you're going to put all of your chicken pieces in it or whatever fowl you're using. You're going to wash it and then you're going to put it in a kettle and add the boiling water, onions, celery, the bay leaf, and 1 teaspoon of the salt. Cover this up and bring it to a boil and then simmer it for about 2.5 hours. It's going to be worth the wait though. Or until the fowl is tender. I'd go for the 2.5 hours. I want to make sure there's no salmonella poisoning here. Let's cook it all the way. You're going to drain this, but reserve this liquid, this fowl, it's basically a chicken stock that you've just made. So when you strain it, put the strainer on top of another cooking pot or soup pot, and so that when you strain it, the chicken pieces and separate it from the liquid, you've still got the liquid for later. Now you're going to cool down the fowl or chicken pieces, and then what you're going to have to do is remove the meat from the bones and cut them into little chunky coarse pieces. They don't have to be perfect. I actually use a fork to separate the chicken from the bone sometimes, but there are little pieces that could break, so using your fingers will be just fine. Now, next you're going to arrange this into about a, let me see, looking at, I think I'm going blind. You're going to need a 6-sided individual molds or one big quart mold. So if you've ever seen a bundt cake, those molds that have the hole in the middle, they would work really well. Now you're going to skim the fat from the top of the liquid, and then you're going to strain it, and then reduce it to 2 cups by boiling uncovered. So basically you're going to boil this broth out so the steam rises until you're left with about 2 cups of liquid. Now you're going to season it to taste with your salt and your pepper, and you're going to pour it over the chicken. Hopefully you're going to submerge this chicken. Now, once it's cooked, you're going to chill it overnight or until it's set. I would say go overnight. This is a recipe that you set up a day in advance, I think, for the best results. Now, what you want to do then is set up your bed of lettuce or spinach, whatever your salad greens are going to be, underneath the mold. Flip it over, pull it up off of the jelly chicken, and then on top you can serve this with mayonnaise and the seasoning sprinkled on top with all the herbs. You can put like a nice rosette of like a parsley sprig, a nice big piece of that down the middle, and this serves about 6 people. Now, this is meant to be served as the main. Of course, if you want to make this more hearty, you can put a salad on the side. You could have a chicken soup. And if you're going with the lemon chicken aspect, you could have the lemon jello, as I mentioned at the end. Or, even hot tea with lemon and honey. There are lots of things to complement this dish. Anyways, it's a fun way to eat your chicken meat or other fowl as you like. The kitty in me is very happy with this recipe. I'm going to be cooking it up and chowing down on it later. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Have you tried it? How would you personalize it for yourself? And this is Kitty V, my elven self, still asleep after a satisfying meal. And I wish the most for you as well. This could be a great talking piece at an event you're having. Maybe this will even make it to your New Year's Eve table. Who knows? Let me know. I want to know. And meow meow. Well, that ends our mini series of jellied meats. And don't worry, I have a few other jelly desserts and had a jar of jellies and jams. They'll all be coming up next in the new year. Wrong time of year to do it, maybe, but I feel like it, and you can always, luckily, if you don't live in an isolated location, go to the store and buy what you need if you're in the mood. I'm somehow in the mood for toast and jam. Lots of jellies. Makes me feel good, and these clear jellies, good for your nails and hair. Well, here's eating for your health, and wishing you all the very best, my precious mortal soul. This is Venus Kalita, and I'll see you next time.